Hello everybody, and welcome to the Rico Station build. As some of you may know, I got this sealed Lionel Rico Station kit at a train show, which I have a video on. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Since this is a sealed box, I have the honor of opening it. I will use my special technique of cutting an X along the back of the box with a hobby knife to open it up and to keep the appearance that it has not been opened from the front. Since I will be displaying the box facing forward, you won't really see the back. After cutting, I lift the flaps up and lift the bottom of the box out, and yes, I opened it upside down. The first thing I took out was an instruction manual, then some roof pieces, then a piece of the base, then some wall pieces, the other part of the base, then some windows and doors, then some more roof pieces, more wall pieces, and finally some more wall pieces and the decorations that go up on the roofs. Now here's a closer look at the instructions. I started off by cutting the wall details out of the first base and then sanding the excess plastic off. I then cut the sprue out of the first base and sanded the excess plastic out. Then I sanded and cut out these chimney pieces from the second base. Now off I went gluing the first and second base together. After that, I got out the wall pieces I needed and started to glue the walls down to the base using plastic cement. While drying, I cut out the doors and window pieces I needed and glued them onto the wall. I also cut out the other wall pieces and started to glue the doors and windows onto them. With all wall pieces ready, I glued all 4 of them together, creating the main part of the station. Now working on the freight depot, I started by cutting out the necessary pieces I needed from this back. I glued on the doors and the pieces that allowed the large doors to open and close. Now with a little excitement, I glued all 3 of the walls together, and just like that, the superstructure was completed. Now I just have to cut out and add this awning. Moving on to the roofs, I start out by taking the 2 roof pieces and gluing them together to create the roof for the freight depot. I then add on the decorations to the top of the roof. And off camera, I also glued together the main 2 roof pieces and started with the gabled ends for the main part of the station. I completed both gabled ends and cut out the pieces for the tower that will sit on the roof. After that, I glued together the chimneys and placed 1 down rather than 2 because there's no other place to put the other chimney down, despite the box showing 2 chimneys on the finished model. Finally, I glued on the decorations and I was finished with the model for today. The next day, I immediately began on adding additional details such as lighting. After adding tape to the windows to provide a glazed effect, I moved the lights from the freight depot to the main station area as it only had 1 string of LED lights, and adding lights to the station made more sense as I was testing it. An additional detail I decided to add was the window shades. I chose the ornamental window shades with the help of Sean from the mainline Discord server. Finally, the station was complete and I could proudly display it on my layout. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.